Hello and welcome to a new episode of Seaside to Superstars. Kind of dreading this episode. We're coming towards probably the busiest part of the season. 4 league games to go plus a cup semi-final, and I'm down to the bare bones of my squad, so let's see what we can do. So yeah, this is kind of going to be a case of making do with what we can, really. We've got the League Cup semi-final today. I'm going to skip the Wroxham game. I'll show you any highlights that may come up. And then we're going to play Belper Town, who are top of the league. We can still catch them. We're only 4 points behind them. But, like I say, I've lost quite a lot of players. I have brought some guys in, but they're not immense. They're just coming to fill gaps until next season, see where we finish up. Not got a lot of squad depth. Lofthouse is slowly on his way back to full fitness. So hopefully he'll be able to get back into the team before we get into the busy period. But there's a possibility we could end up in the playoffs. If we don't catch Belper, we're going to end up in the playoffs. So we shall see. I'm not sure what his form's like against these teams, so I'd have to have a look at that. We got Basingstoke, Leek and Sheffield. So Basingstoke we've drawn and lost against. Leek we have lost and drawn against. And Sheffield we have... Here's the first game. Drew and absolutely battered. So that's not too bad. Currently as it stands, if the league finishes like this, it'll be Sheffield that we play in the first section of the playoffs, and then one of these two in the final that we're not very good at beating. But let's see what we can do in this cup semi-final first. Players are still looking quite tired. A lot are in the 80s, but there's not much I can do about that. Kean Flynn's back though, so that's a positive for us. He normally plays on the left, I believe. Does he? Yeah, I think Flynn were playing on the left while Lofthouse played on the right. But Jamie Holmes isn't a natural midfielder, so he's more of me striker kind of position. He would just fill in a gap there. And really need Lofthouse back. We shall see what we can do. Right. They're playing a similar formation to us, so it could be quite an open game. We've got the first highlight, but it's in our half, and it's an absolutely appalling throw-in from Yeats. Not even an attempt to get it to one of our players. Apparently white and blue are easy to mistake. It's a good ball through. Adlard's in. It's straight at the keeper. We've had an early shot though. Yeats has managed to find one of our players this time. His cross is in. I think he's offside though. No, it's counted. Calvin Anderson is struck within 3 minutes. We're 1-0 up. He's got his gloves on. It must be chilly. It must be what? March? I suppose it could still be quite cold. Weather's only started to improve in the real life and since sort of like beginning of April. Oh, Adelaide can't quite make it second. We're definitely dominating the early stages. Hodgkinson, Mitchell, hit it. Oh, hit it better. Here comes Ravenscroft now. Oh, he's missed his tackle. He's going to get that rebound. Why didn't he shoot? Blakeman's got that equaliser. So it is what I thought it would be. Quite an open end-to-end game. We're hoping I might have been wrong and we might have just sat on a 1-0, but never mind. I believe it being a semi, it's probably going to get extra time and penalties as well if it stays a draw, so that should time my players out nicely for the league. Richardson. Oliver. Ooh, he's dipped it onto the bar. No, he hadn't. Apparently not. It looked like he had. let's have a bit of a quiet period now. Let things settle down. We've got a throw in. Robinson to Flynn. Plays it forward. Anderson's in. Mitchell. It's there. It's 2-1. Beautiful little link-up play there. Jim Mitchell's got 23 goals this season. What a guy. And he keeps refusing offers from other clubs as well. He must absolutely love it in Skegness. He probably spends all weekend at Ingermells with his kids. Although he's only a young lad himself. Maybe he's going for himself. Good ball forward. Anderson. Good ball to Adlard. He's in. Can he make it 3? Nope. Mitchell's on a yellow card as well. Need to keep my eye on him. Yeets it into the box. Hodgkinson gets the cross in. Usher Shipway on the edge of the box. Back to Robinson. Good out. We've got 4 players out on the left hand side there. Yeats has tried to shoot from a tight angle for some reason. I don't know why he didn't just try to cross that. But don't ask questions yet. Doing well so far. Could be heading into a cup final here. Siddick. That's poor. Usher Shipway has collected the loose ball though. Hodgkinson. Adlard's in. Oh, he still can't score. He's tried to score from a tight angle yet again. Don't know why he keeps doing that. I've apparently taken a layer of skin off my knuckle and only just realised. Oliver to Ravenscroft. Anderson. Ooh, is it the post? Come on, lads, close them down a bit better than that. Siddick's taken a knock. Adlard's not having the best of games either. Let's see if we can just see this out now. They're all fired up. It's quiet. There's not much going on. There's absolutely nothing going on. I'm happy with this. Just let it finish like this. Or score. We've got a corner out of that. Somehow. I don't know why he headed it out for a corner, but safety first, I suppose. Holmes. Swing it in. It's not a bad corner. It's bouncing around a bit. Holmes again. Malarkey. It's been cleared. Robinson's collected that. Fires it back into the box. Holmes hits the post, but he's offside. It doesn't matter. That should kill just enough time. We're through to the final. We've got a League Cup final at Skegness Town. Possibility for some silverware here in his 3rd season. We've got a league title under his belt. We've got Pickering in the final. We're in Division 1 Northwest, so they're on the same kind of level as us. Yeah, if you go into our club competitions, no, it's on us, isn't it? Where is it? Overview. There we go. We've got a league title to his name. Maybe we can add a cup to his name now. Siddick's out for a couple of days. I can live with that. 980 quid in the bank. How's his money looking? Not great. Anderson had his goal drought. Mitchell had another good game. And I'm going to play a Wroxham, and then we'll be back for Belper Town. Right, so we've got some good news and some bad news. And the bad news is very, very bad. I'm really starting to struggle in this save. So the good news is we won our last game 5-2 against Wroxham. Adlard banged in a hat-trick. Mitchell got an absolute thunderbolt. And Anderson got himself a goal. And Belper drew with Frickley, which means in the league now we're only 2 points behind Belper and we have them to play. Now the bad news, Mitchell and Siddick have both left. So this is getting really tough now. I can't bring in, I've looked, I can't get any players of any kind of quality because I can only offer 50 quid a week. Even though I am paying half of my wage budget out, I can only offer 50 quid a week. So I can't get anybody in that's as good as the guys that I'm losing. So I don't see the point in bringing players in just for the sake of bringing them in. I mean, look at the amount of 2-star players I've got now just because I've been trying to fill gaps. It's horrendous, really. I mean, I've got Ross Fleming's under an offer, Charlie Reeney's under an offer, and he's under an offer from a conference team, so I'm expecting him to go as well. We need to win the league, because I don't think if we get into the playoffs we'll go up, because I just do not have the depth. I don't have the players for it. If I lose any more, I've got no backup. I'll have everybody in the squad. I have 17 players, sorry. Flynn's got an injury, and Lofthouse is only fit for 75 minutes, so we're not playing in an ideal world here. Lofthouse is going to have to go into the team, and then Flynn's going to have to go on the bench to come on for the last 25 minutes. I'm hoping we'll have done enough by that point that we'll have won the game. But Belper did beat us last time, and if they beat us in this, that's it, we can't win the league. We can mathematically, because we've got 2 games left. But realistically, I don't think Belper are going to slip up twice in 2 games. I know they slipped up last game against Frickley, but I can't see them doing it again. So we really need to win this. We need to pull this out of the bag. And it's not going to be easy without Siddick in the defence and Mitchell up front. But we have to do what we've got to do. Hopefully next season I can rebuild and just pull together a new team, and they'll not keep wanting to leave, but I'm not going to hold my breath. It's disheartened me, I'll be honest, because we were pushing, and I think if we'd have kept a strong team together, we would have caught Belper and we'd have won this league. We still can, but I'm not as confident about it. I mean, Yeats doesn't look anywhere near as good at fullback. There's the I think it was Sean Stewart that were playing there originally. Lofthouse is at his best as usual. Adlard's in. 1-0. Come on, lads. Honestly, if we win the league with the amount of players that we've lost, then I will be extremely proud of the team that we've still got. Adlard's in again. That's a good tackle from Norris. Newton. Good save, Shebeck. I'll be very, very proud of this team if they win the league. I'll be very proud of them if we get into playoffs and still go up through that, to be fair, because we've been absolutely stripped. The vultures from above have come circling and just ripped his best assets away from us. Holmes, what a finish. It's 2-0. Come on, lads. You're putting a smile back on my face. All the doom and gloom talk is going. As it stands, we're top by a point. Still got 2 really tough games to come though. Robinson. What even is that? You threw it over our player. Go on, close them down, lads. What's your ship way to Adlard? Anderson's in. Make it 3. That's a good save. Keats. Good ball forward. Adlard. Ooh, it's a well defended that. Nice corner. Get another before half time. We're brilliant. It's scrambling. Adlard. Oh, Beasley saved it. We're giving him a game. I like it. That's a shocking pass. Malaki's the guy that came in to replace Sanderson. That's far too easy. I don't feel... I mean, the last game we won 5-2. I just don't feel comfortable with this defence at all anymore. Anderson. Reeney's a good centre-back, but we've lost Sanderson and Siddick, who were the first choice. Do you know what it feels like? It feels like being a Barnsley fan all over again. Because every time we get promoted, this team just gets sold. Well, at least they get some money for it. Yeats, is it the bar? We're not even getting any money for it. All they're doing is getting them off of the wage bill, which I can now. I've got what? I'm paying out just over 500 quid. I've got nearly £700 of wage budget to spend that they won't let me spend. Just increase the amount I'm allowed to offer to players. I only want to bring in maybe 2, 3. A Mitchell replacement and a decent centre-back to partner Rini, who is probably going to leave before the next game. And then I'm really struggling because I don't even have any cover for him. Then I'll not be able to fill my bench. Dawes. Good save. Don't let him equalise. Do not throw this away. Come on, Shibet. Good save. I'm tempted to go cautious. Adlard. Lofthouse. Shipway. That's poor again. Lofthouse. Malarkey. Right. Stop playing. Oh, we've managed to spawn that one. We just need to stop playing them balls forward because they're not going to his own men. I don't even have anything on the bench that I feel secure with. Abel played quite well when he came on in the last game. Not taking Anderson off. I might change to cautious. Holmes, Usher Shipway. We'll see what happens from this attack. Lofthouse, good cross. Adler makes it 3. Now I'm definitely going cautious. We've got a 2-goal cushion. Let's sit on it. Yes, still make those changes, and we are going cautious. We're 3-1 up against the team that's top of the league. We've pulled that 4-point gap back. Let's not throw this away now. We're also on course to break the record for goals scored in this division. I think it was set at 91 before, so I think we're on it. Anderson rattles that one in. That's 4-1. Well done, lads. Well impressed with this performance. Even with a lack of players. Yeah, we've absolutely smashed that record. I'm concerned by how many we concede, though. Although it's only been recently. We've got a plus 56 goal difference. It's quite impressive. Well done. Absolutely brilliant. So, every game is an important game now. I was probably going to skip Newcastle and come back for the Stocksbridge and the Cup final. But obviously the league is now in our hands. We've got that 1-point lead. Probably going to lose some more players. I'm expecting Rini to go. So we shall see what happens. But the next episode will be Newcastle Town and Stocksbridge, and then the Pickering might have to be again an episode all of its own, probably with the season review. So thank you everybody for watching. It wasn't as much as a disaster as I was expecting, considering the amount of players that we've lost. It is a battle. I'm hoping to get through this season, a bit of success, and then do a complete rebuild, because I'm going to have to now. I've got no players left. If you've enjoyed, please do leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you're a current subscriber, please turn on your notifications to keep up to date with my FM20 content. And I'll catch you in the next episode.